Hi, friends. Welcome. Let's manifest New Earth together. My intention is to bring a series of short videos that we can all use to help us work together in bringing forth a new world. And it's all going to be different in the future, good, different. We're all going to need to work on ourselves as well. And the best time to start is right now. Today is August 7th, and we are on the cusp of the Lions Portal, and that is the most beneficial time of the year to regenerate and bring forth new projects and new changes in ourselves. And in this case, we're going for a big change for the world. So let's get started. I think the first thing we all have to do is learn how to put on the armor of God. And that starts with ourself. Everywhere you turn these days, you're hearing raise your frequency, raise your vibration. And it sounds good, sounds great. Okay, great. I've been practicing meditation and studying spiritual stuff for about 30 years. And I hear that raise your vibration, and I'm like, let's see. Okay, yeah. I guess I kind of know I can just go subconsciously and tell my brain to do it, which I kind of do. But I thought maybe people don't really understand how to raise their vibration. So let's work on that first, because I think raising our vibration, raising our frequency is putting on the armor of God. That's what it is. And you hear often the expression that God is love. So what we're going to try to do is raise our frequency, match our frequency to the vibration of love or God, which is creative. So first of all, think about, who do you love? What do you love? You love your puppy, you love your husband, or your family, your kids. Just find something that you love in your life, and then go to a very quiet place. And this can be, in the busy world, I know, hard for some people, but if you can find a quiet corner to sit in, great. If you're like the Japanese, you might have to go within to find your quiet. But find your quiet spot and dial in to feel the vibration of love in your heart chakra. So find that resonance of love. Then picture white light, bright white, beautiful, pure light coming through your crown chakra down to your heart chakra. In other words, you can pull energy in order to project energy out. So bring in source, love, energy through your crown and feel it in your heart. And you start to feel that real, it's almost a tingly feeling. I feel it like a little, it's not really tingly, but you can feel that energy. You can feel the vibration moving. It's really great. So when you get to that point where you feel that, just sit with it. Breathe. Just breathe quietly. Don't think about anything, but concentrate on feeling the vibration, getting your mind wrapped around what that feels like, so you recognize it. Because at some point in the future, as you recognize it and you get more adept, it's like turning on a switch. You can just flip the switch and boom, there it is. Now, we need to be doing this as often and for as long as we can. So you can do this while you're washing dishes or while you're driving in the car. It doesn't have to take your mind off of anything else. In fact, doing other things, it's great. Just bring that love vibration up and kind of let it surround you. Let the energy flow over you and around you, and create, actually, what we all should be doing these days is creating a bubble around us, around our energy, that gives us, it's kind of a protection field. And all these things sound, I know, new agey and kind of loony, but actually they're real. So we need protection and we need to do this. So put the bubble around you and then fill it up with that white light energy, and then just see the color of my blouse. Just take a little tiny bit of that pink, just fill that white energy with this shade of pink. And that's the energy of love. That's the color of love. So feel the love and carry it around. And then what we try to do is, like I said, whether you're washing dishes, driving in the car, vacuuming your house, washing the floors, laundry, whatever we're doing, um, is it kind of the old thing, whistle while we work? Well, that sort of could help too. But it's keeping that energy high as much as you can. And I know day to day, and we're living in very trying times, the day to day business is kind of depressing. And if you're one of those that's working and understanding as part of the Great Awakening, a lot of that information is pretty heavy. But my suggestion is always go back to your heart level. It's okay to listen to all this negative stuff that's coming out, and it's hard. We do need to recognize it, and we do need to um, acknowledge that we've been living in a world that's probably very different than what we thought it was, but acknowledge it and let it go. That's going to be a big lesson going forward for all of us with all emotion, that we need to bring it in, accept it, sit with it a minute, and transmute it and let it go. Because holding any of these negative emotions is going to be very bad for you, your health, spiritually, physically, everything. So it's okay if you're sad, if some of the stories you read make you sad or upset or angry, go ahead, be sad, be angry. That's okay. But let it go. Let the emotion slide out and say, okay, I'm done with you. Onward. And then go back to feeling that frequency in your heart of love. And as you get more and more adept at it, say, take the dog for a walk or walk around the block, whatever you're doing with your exercise, and say, okay, I'm going to stay in this vibration for the entire 10-minute walk or half an hour workout. So you're going to lift weights, you're going to do whatever, but you're emanating love from your heart chakra. And this emanation of love and getting to stay there permanently is, of course, the goal for all of us. And what happens is you are now a light worker. And we need as many light workers as we can get. It doesn't have to be complicated, and you don't have to think about anything. You don't have to know anything. You just have to feel love and be able to project it around yourself and for your family. You're going to feel better too. So that is what I call the armor of God. And so everybody's saying, raise your frequency. That's a place to start. So give that a whirl, and I hope that it works for you. And thanks for listening, and we'll be back. I'm hoping to have a number of these short videos taking us step by step so that we can manifest together New Earth. Right now, our goal is, however, just to get out of 3D into 5D, and then we're going to create something magnificent together. Have a blessed day.